Talaki. I had to pause the video. I wanted to fact check that, and I ended up making a mistake in ending it. So I just put this as a part 2. But yeah, though they going down in the sea, the Most High got, he going to see you there. He's even going to have Leviathan, come and hang out with you, so to speak. So there's no place you can hide from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. All right. Hey, slavery's waiting for you. All right. Because he's going to search you out through the angels. All right. Through his men. As it says in what's that? Jeremiah 16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahweh, and they shall fish them. Who are we going to be fishing? We're going to be fishing the elect. And after the elect is caught up, you know what I'm saying? The scriptures say caught up in the air with Yahweh. With Yahweh Shai. And they come back down. And after, all right, so when they finish fishing, will I send for many hunters. So we're going to come back, all right, as killing machines, man. And they shall hunt them from every mountain. We just read that. Though you hide, in the mountains, in the seas, wherever you're going to be hiding at. And from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. All right? We're going to find you. For my eyes are upon all their ways. Obviously, that's the case. If he's saying where you're going to be at, they are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. Okay? This is the book of Psalms, going into his devil's ways, and what's that's going to lead for him. All right? 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Okay? And this devil, he's got those doomsday bunkers. He got enough food in there to really think that, he can live down there for 5, maybe 10 years. Got gardens, all types of... He's basically got another life source down there. Streams, and ponds and lakes with fishes and all that, man. So he's really thinking that when it's all said and done, he's going to be good. And then he's going to come back and, rebuild better. So he thinks. But that's not the case. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beasts that perish. All right. Which is it's not going to be no real memorial for you. Their ways, their folly, yet their posterity approve their sayings. Salah. Like sheep they are laid in the grave. Death shall feed on them. Okay? So, you're thinking like this really is going to be a downfall. However, you've been in captivity so long, you don't see a problem with it. But at the end of the day, death shall feed on you. All right? This devil has a hell of a sentence to pay for, man. All right? You give Jake triple life sentences for, double homicide or whatever. Well, what should your life sentence be, seeing that you put your hands upon the apple of the Most High's eye, and that you continue to put your hands on the apple of the Most High's eye? All right? You continue to kill off millions and billions. Okay? Like sheep they are laid in a grave, death shall feed on them, and the upright shall have dominion. All right? Which the word dominion, meaning to rule, have dominion, dominate over them in the morning. And what is the morning? When the day start coming. When Yahweh Shai comes, we're going to have dominion over these heathens. Yahweh Shai said in Psalms 1, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. In the book of Revelations, I want to say 2, it speaks about how we're going to rule them with a scepter. All right, I must grab it. I must be allowed to grab it. It says, rule. Yeah, my memory been freaking bad these past years. Revelations 2:27. 2:26. And he that overcometh, all right, overcoming the wiles and the trickeries of this devil, all right, which is going to come by way of this machination, and is going to lead to the RFID chip, the MOTB, all right, the religion, all right, the fact that, he's really going to make it seem like this is the only life. So you overcome all this devil's trickery, all right, and keepeth my works, all right, because all this devil's trickery teaches you to go against the Heavenly Father. But if we continue with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, those of the elect, those of us that are of the elect, unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, dominion, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. All right, just as the devil ruled us with the rod of iron. All right, he knows he's going to crash this economy, but he still got us out there working. All right, still got us out there continuing to pay taxes. All right. So as he's ruling us with a rod of iron, as it says in Isaiah 14, all right, with a continual stroke, we're going to rule him with a continual stroke. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Okay, so it's ordained from Yahweh that we first starting off with Yahweh Shai, and then us as joint heirs, though we suffer, as we suffered, we're going to receive these things. And I will give him the morning star. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. So now let's go back to Psalms 49, where it says, what is that? Psalms 49, verse 12. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beasts that perish. This their ways their folly, yet their posterity approve their sayings. Like sheep they are laid in a grave. Death shall feed on them, and the upright shall have dominion over them in the morning, and their beauty shall consume in the grave from their dwelling. But God will redeem my soul from the power of the grave, for he shall receive me, Salah. Okay? So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to do a role reversal, because he's the one ultimately that controls this so-called dog and pony show, as they say. All right? So yeah, man, the Most High sees this devil, and there's no place he could hide. All right? He sees what he's doing. And, the scriptures tell us what his end is going to be. Psalms 139:8. All right? It says, if I sin, this is King David, right? Where my Bible, it says, David praiseth God for all his seeing providence, and for his infinite mercies. He defieth the wicked. He prayeth for sincerity. All right? Psalms 139:7. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. So as we put that up, which, you know what, let me do it a split screen real quick. All right. Again, proving that it's no place you could hide from the Lord. Right? So I got Amos 9 down here. In Psalms 148. Right? Though they hide, Amos 9, though they dig into hell, thence will my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. All right. So this is King David reiterating that prayer. All right. It says, if I ascend into heaven, thou art there. Well, not that prayer, but he's giving out game. All right. Going into the synopsis that I read, that the Lord is in all places. The scriptures say in Sirach that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding the good and the evil. Let's grab that, actually. All right. And, you know, if brothers watch me, you know, I'll be kind of all over the place, but yeah, I believe it's in the spirit, man. You know, it's all in the spirit. Right? This is Sirach 23 and 19. Such a man only fear the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. All right. So going into your heart. All right. Which the scriptures say, the heart of these devils, every one of them is deep. All right. And as well as the physical deep, you know, the deep sea, or deep inside the mountains, or deep out of space. So it says, if I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, even the night shall be light about me. Yea, the darkness hideth not from me, but the night shineth as the day. The darkness and the light are both alike to thee. For thou hast possessed my reins, thou hast covered me in my mother's womb. Okay? So, it's the same thing with this devil. All right? You cannot hide. This is why the prophets, all right, you know, are able to speak about everything you're doing, all the dreams you're having, all right? Everything, and, you know, because it's Yahweh Hashem Yahushua showing you that he sees you. All right? But as the scriptures say, man, what's that, Proverbs 17? The price of a fool to get wisdom, basically. I think it's 17 and 13. Yeah, 17 and 16. Wherefore is there a price in the hand of a fool to get wisdom, seeing he have no heart to it? All right. That's a hefty price. You know, the Most High is going to have to beat it into you. Okay. So this is the last precept, Psalms 140 and 7. O God, the strength of my salvation, that has covered my head in the day of battle. Grant not, O Yahweh, the desires of the wicked. All right, grant not this new world order. Baba Gashah, because, and we know he's not, because what the plan that this devil has is to kill off everybody on the planet, to essentially kill off himself. All right, because now as that video, which the apostle, recommended us to watch, was going into how these devils are training AI robots, supercomputers, to not need humans. Okay? So it says, grant now, O Yahweh, the desires of the wicked, further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves. Salah. As for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. All right? And this is a man after the Most High's heart, his elect. So if he prayed against you devils, man, it's really not looking good. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into deep pits, that they rise not again. And that's going to be the end of you devils, man. All right, Obadiah 18. That's going to be the end of you devils, man. The end is destruction and fire. All right, on this side and in the kingdom. After the 1,000 years, you're going to be burnt up. All right, and it's going to be a beautiful day. This is going to be a beautiful day when this place receives all the missiles it's been looking for. And we're going to be up in chariots, as it says in Revelation 15, looking down upon this whore, man. All right, which in the law, whores got burnt. All right, if you were a whore, and you were a daughter of a priest, you got burnt. So it says, let not an evil speaker be established in the earth. Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him. Okay? And just as evil hunted Pharaoh, as far as all the plagues he was receiving, all right, his firstborn dying, plague of the water, the food, that's all happening to this place, man. It's going to continue to happen, man. I know that Yahweh will maintain the cause of the afflicted and the right of the poor. Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto thy name. The upright shall dwell in thy presence. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be our expectation and not yours. Hey, so with that, shalom to the elect.